How's it going, guys? SelvsLeaderCarson here. I am doing a reaction. I'm trying to get my mojo back. Like I said, if you watch my vlog, guys, my Selvs vlog number 31. I'm trying to get my mojo back and see if I can do this. Right now, I gotta do this reaction because of 3 reasons. First off, I've heard this is about education, so I really gotta watch this. So hopefully this guy really, I guess you could say, speaks to my heart. Number 2, I heard that this has, like it says, this is deep. I heard it has real deep meaning, not only to me, but it should have deep meaning to you, the viewers, and anybody else who watches this, which apparently is 7,185,134 views. That means a lot of us agree with him, and he's probably right. Like, I'm assuming. And number 3, well, this is something I saw quickly and I said, wow, this is deep. And I was like, on Facebook. So this is a Facebook video. You're not going to find it on YouTube. I can link you guys to this video in the comments below, in the description. So if you want to watch this yourself without my voice comments or anything or commentary, then go ahead. I encourage you guys. This probably will be really good. So it's 6 minutes. So I am going to confess, I have only seen half of this. So I think I stopped around, where was it? Like, okay, probably around like 4 minutes or so. So I've seen like probably like 3/4 of this. Okay. So it was really getting deep and I had to pause it. I was like, no. I got to save this for the viewers. So I'm going to be quiet most of the time, guys. I will confess, one sec. Let me just make sure the sound is right because I did a couple of tests and it was really loud and I could barely hear my own voice. So hopefully this sound is okay. I am going to not talk a lot in this, and when I want to talk, I will push the green microphone button, which will allow me to mute myself and unmute myself. And when I choose to unmute myself, that means I want to say something about this because it probably is going to affect me. So since you already know, I've already seen some of this. If you want to see someone else's video, or you want to see a blind reaction, please stop watching this and go watch theirs. I do not want to waste your time. I'm here to entertain viewers, fans, new viewers, and new possible subscribers. Warning number 2, if there's something that you, the fan, the subscriber, or viewer, want me to react to, whether it be a movie trailer, game trailer, music video, viral video, which I guess this is considered viral, or something random, some crazy random video, it better be smart random, even if it's a smart crazy random. Let me know in the comments below. The more it's requested, the more it's demanded, and the more that it's brought up, the more likely I will react to it. And if none of you choose anything or none of you say anything, then I get to choose, and that makes me super happy because then I get to watch stuff like this. So let's get into this. It's called Wow, This Is Deep. I'll come up with a better title. I'll probably will. So here we go.
Albert Einstein once said, everybody's a genius.
Muting myself now.
If you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today on trial we have modern day schooling.
Take back everything I said.
Glad you could come. Not only does he make fish climb trees, but also makes them climb down and do a 10-mile run. Tell me, school, are you proud of the things you've done? Turning millions of people into robots, do you find that fun? Do you realize how many kids relate to that fish swimming upstream in class, never finding their gifts, thinking they are stupid, believing they are useless? Well, the time has come, no more excuses. I call school to the stand and accuse him of killing creativity, individuality, and being intellectually abusive. He's an ancient institution that has outlived his usage. So, Your Honor, this concludes my opening statement, and if I may present the evidence of my case, I will prove it.
Proceed.
Exhibit A. Here's a modern day phone. Recognize it?
Yeah.
Here's a phone from 150 years ago.
Wow, that's a super
Big
old
difference,
phone.
Right? Stay with me. Here's a car from today. And here's a car from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Well, get this. Here's a classroom of today. And here's a class we used 150 years ago.
Very true.
Now, ain't that a shame? In literally more than a century, nothing has changed. Yet you claim to prepare students for the future? But with evidence like that, I must ask, do you prepare students for the future or the past? I did a background check on you and let the record show that you were made to train people to work in factories, which explains why you put students in straight rows, nice and neat, tell them sit still, raise your hand if you want to speak, give them a short break to eat, and for 8 hours a day, tell them what to think. Oh, and make them compete to get an A.
Wow.
A letter which determines product quality, hence grade A of meat. I get it. Back then, times were different. We all have a past. I myself am no Gandhi. But
Oh my
today, we
God.
don't need to make robot zombies. The world has
This is
progressed.
making me
And
cry,
now we
guys.
need people who think creatively, innovatively, critically, independently, with the ability to connect. See, every scientist will tell you that no two brains are the same.
That's
and
very
every
true.
parent with 2 or more children will confirm that claim. So please
Me and my brother
explain why
will
you
confirm
trick
that.
students like cookie cutter frames or snapback hats, giving them this one-size-fits-all crap.
Turn it a little bit up.
Sorry, Your Honor. But if a doctor prescribed the exact same medicine to all of his
Don't
patients,
use that language
the
again.
results
Sorry,
would be
Your Honor.
tragic. So many people would get sick, yet when it comes to school, this is exactly what happens. This educational malpractice.
It is actually
where one
educational
teacher stands in front of 20 kids, each one having different strengths, different needs, different gifts, different dreams, and you teach the same thing the same way? That's horrific. Ladies and gentlemen, the defendant should not be acquitted. This may be one of the worst criminal offenses ever to be committed. And let's mention the way you treat your employees.
Objection. Overruled. I want to hear this.
It's a shame. I mean, teachers have the most important job on the planet, yet they're underpaid? No
This
wonder
is
so
so
many
true.
students are short-changed. Let's be honest. Teachers should earn just as much as doctors, because a doctor can do heart surgery and save the life of a kid. But a great teacher can reach the heart of that kid and allow him to truly live. See, teachers are heroes that often get blamed, but they're not the problem. They work in a system without many options or rights. Curriculums are created by policymakers, most of which have never taught a day in their life. Just obsessed with standardized tests. They think bubbling in a multiple choice question will determine success. That's outlandish. In fact, these tests are too cruel to be used and should be abandoned, but don't take my word for it. Take Frederick J. Kelly, the man who invented standardized testing, who said, and I quote, "These tests are too cruel to be used and should be abandoned." Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if we continue down this road, the results
guy's
will be
really
lethal.
hitting me to
I
the
don't
heart.
have much faith in school, but I do have faith in people. And if we can customize healthcare, cars, and Facebook pages, then it is our duty to do the same for education, to upgrade it, change it, do away with school spirit, because that's useless. Unless we're working to bring the spirit out of each and every student, that
just
should
wanna
be our
start
task.
crying
No
and
more
laughing.
common
It's
core.
so-
Instead, let's reach the core of every heart in every class. Sure, math is important, but no more than art or dance. Let's give every gift an equal chance. I know this sounds like a dream, but countries like Finland are doing impressive things.
That's
They
so
have
true.
shorter school
Finland
days.
is doing
Teachers
really
make a
well.
decent wage. Homework is non-existent, and they focus on collaboration instead of competition. But here's the kicker, boys and girls. Their educational system outperforms every other country in the world. Other places like Singapore are succeeding rapidly. Schools like Montessori, programs like Khan Academy, there is no single solution. But let's get moving, because while students may be 20% of our population, they are 100% of our future. So let's attend to their dreams.
Dude, I would love
There's
to
no
hug you in
telling
real
what we can
life.
achieve.
You are like,
This is a world in which I believe, a world where fish are no longer forced to climb trees. I rest my case.
I'm clapping for that dude. I don't care. What he just said was so beautiful. It just made me want to laugh and cry in joy.
Hey guys, my name is Prince EA, and I want to say thank
Prince
you so
EA,
much
I
for
wanna
watching
hug
my
you,
video.
dude.
But now, I want to know what you think. How can we together create a more efficient, effective, and just better future of learning? I want you to visit nestday.com/.
I'm not encouraging
pre-order the
you to
future
visit the site.
and
It's
share
your
your thoughts
decision
and
to visit,
ideas on the
guys.
topic. Peace.
Alright, let me pause this video. Oh my god. Okay, for the record, I am not... Okay, I am not encouraging guys to go check that website out. That's your decision to go and check it out. I'm probably going to do it in the future when I have... when I'm not so busy with college. And, oh my god. This dude, I swear, he just, like, literally was ready to bring me to tears because I'm a college student and I went through that whole experience in elementary, junior high, and high school. And there are some of you that are going through that experience now and you know it's wrong. Oh, look, okay, I gotta calm down, so let me get a moment to calm down and then I'll go into, like, what I think about this video and what he's talking about. So give me time, okay? I really... My God, that was so beautiful in a many way. And I hope that dude who made that video, I hope he's watching this reaction that I made and my review, because I'm gonna just throw it off the bat and on a scale of 1 to 10, and I'm gonna pull it out right now, just so I am not making up complete bogus like words. For those who are just tuning in now and you've never heard of what I call my, how do I say this? My YouTube awesome score, which is my awesome score, which is on a scale of 1 to 10, my awesome ratings. 1 being who developed this, who developed or created this, were they on drugs? And 10 being worship this and start a following for it. For the record, guys, I do believe 100% that this deserves an absolute high score. If I had to give it a score like of my own, I'm giving this a absolute, like, it's gonna be one of the strongest scores I've ever given it, and I'm not gonna lean towards 10 and say it needs to have a. Actually, yeah, I am gonna say it. To hell with it. This is the first time I've ever given it, folks. This is a 10 out of 10. Worship this and start a following for it. It needs to be a serious topic that it can be talking about, because not only does it affect me as a person, but it also affects you as a future generation and also as a people. Now, let me talk about this guy's video, okay? Because it really lays out the truth about what the educational system is in the U.S. It is a educational malpractice. It is absolutely broken. It is what they are the policies that are made by people who have never been teachers in their whole life. They went to the schools, they went to the programs. They're like, yeah, I could help do these with the teachers. I could help make their lives much easier. You don't if you've never been a teacher. You don't know what it's like to be a teacher. You don't listen to the teachers, and they're so underpaid that, you know what? Oh, teachers, they're not a big job. They're not a big deal. We'll just pay them what they need to be paid, and they'll be fine. They'll be fine. We don't need to pay them that much. They're not worth that much. Yes, they are. Are you implying you don't want people to think for themselves? If that's what you want, then yeah, I say, yeah, keep the system going. Keep it as it is, because then the system's going to benefit the elite and the rich, and that way they get to have the little mindless drones that they want. And I don't want that. I don't want that. I think we all, as a people, should be very intelligent and very smart and aware of who we are. And what he said was absolutely correct. Finland is one of the schools, or I guess you could say in the Scandinavia area, most of their schools are working there because what they're doing is their own kind of system, and it works. If you look it up, like go look up a video about Finland and education, it absolutely works, and it helps kids, in a way, it helps kids become smarter and actually succeed in school. And I would love to implement my ideas of what I think should be done in the educational program, and here's what I think, and I hope he's listening. The guy, I think I'm only remember his first name, Prince. I think it was Prince Akia or Prince Ashia. I'm gonna say his name is Mr. Prince for now. Mr. Prince. Here's a couple of ideas I want, which happened in high school at my history teaching class in junior year at U.S. History. What I think, in fact, let me rephrase that. In my junior and senior year of my history and government and econ class, this is what I want teachers to do. They can do they can do lectures, which is part of their job. They can do lectures, they can educate, they can do all what teachers need to do. But what I think they should do is kind of go the next level up. What they should do is make the class fun to learn. There should be rewards for students who work hard. Like, for example, you should reward hard work, is what I've been told, like, through my whole life. And I'm pretty sure most of you agree, which is hard work equals a great, if you work hard in life, you get a great reward in the end. So that's what I've always believed. And I believe that what these students should do is this, or what the teachers should do is this. The teachers should do, listen up, class, here's a great idea that I'm going to do. It's on our second test that's coming up. No, let's be fair. On our third test coming up, if everyone in this class doesn't get a D plus or lower, everyone gets a C minus or higher, then we're going to skip a lecture and we're going to watch a movie for every one of you, because I want you guys to enjoy and relax and have fun. And here's what he would also do. what I think the teacher should do, he should give out the study guides so students can prepare. And every single one of those questions, which is what my junior year high school teacher, Mr. Oscar Fry, in my high school experience in my 11th grade, he gave us the test. And every single one of those questions that he gave us on the study guide were on the test. It was pretty much common knowledge, and he would add extra credit for you to go the distance to try and find it, so you really wanted to do well. And of course, he never encouraged it, but what I think the next step should be is if you continue that step, the next thing you should do after that is you should try and encourage students to get together and study and work together, because I would encourage them, like, listen, every one of you, I would encourage you to get together and do very well together, study together. All these questions are going to be on the test. I'm going to add extra credit, obviously, but I want you all to succeed. I want you all to succeed. So you need to, without a doubt, work together as a group. And in my view, I think if students know that there's a prize or reward at the end of the tunnel, they're gonna help. They're gonna help even the worst student, even someone who is known to get an F in class, who is known to have bombed his first 2 tests. You're gonna give him a fighting chance to at least get let's say a C minus at minimum, or if he does really well, an A plus in the class, an A plus on the test, which could bump his grade up. That's what I want people to feel, that if you work hard, there will be a reward at the end of the tunnel. And that's what I hope that Mr. Prince would agree with, that students should be rewarded for their hard work of studying, doing homework, and doing well in the test, or just in general doing well in school, because they should deserve that. And I think that's what students need to have. There should be a reward for everything they do well in. Not because I think like, oh, everybody should be entitled to a prize and everything, and everybody should expect that. No. I think it's because if you provide a student that they work together, they get together and help each other, raise each other up and getting good grades together, or even just knowing that let's say in college, which is what I am, that you built up your experience from, let's say, 6th grade to 12th grade, knowing that, hey, if I work hard on these tests, if I do well in this homework assignments and I get good grades, I know for a fact I'm going to be rewarded for my hard work. And then in college it'll pass on and it'll say, listen, if I work with other people who help me out, if I work hard on my assignments and I do well in my tests and my classes, I know there's a good reward at the end of the tunnel, and I'm going to be proud and happy about myself. That boosts people's self-confidence and their self-esteem about themselves. Of course, that's just me stating an opinion of what I feel, but this has really affected me a lot, and I always am encouraging what you guys think what this guy was asking. What do you think should be changed in the school system? Without a doubt, I agree with one thing, is that policy makers, those government people say, oh, let's help in the education system and set up these rules. They need to stay out of it. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't even know how the school system even works. I agree with him on that. The school system, they should stay out. Oh, let the teachers or the principals or the student council, I guess you could say the educational board, the board of education in each county, they should help make the rules and help encourage students to do well. And I hope some of my ideas could be implemented, because if you reward students for hard work, they will be more eager to help students. It's not it's because everybody wants the reward. It's a subconscious thing to say, hey, I'm working hard to get a prize at the end of this tunnel. I need to fight. I need to do well in this. It's a subconscious thing for us to want something to be rewarded for hard work, and that's obviously what we should be encouraging and what we should be doing. I would love to hear what you guys, the fans, the comments, the fans, the viewers, and the subscribers, what your thoughts on what the changes to the school system should be like. Should we adopt something like Finland? Should we make our own system, new school system that rivals, that becomes like a contender to like the #1 educational system in the world? Or just we should stick with our old system? I will respect all opinions. I will respect all critiques. Like if you one of the other commenters, their idea is stupid, I will respect your comment and your critique of it, but please keep it very mature. I leave this to open discussion for you guys. So that's it for my review. I'm giving this 10 out of 10, like I said. Great video. Really hits to the heart. It makes you think because it's really deep if you think about it. So, if you like what you've seen and you want to see more, hit the like and subscribe button. It means a lot right here from the bottom of my heart, right here, that you guys subscribe to my channel because it means you like what I'm doing and you want me to keep doing what I do. So as I always say for you guys and girls out there, oh, I almost forgot, in fact. If there's something you, the fans, viewers, or subscribers want me to react to, whether it's a movie trailer, game trailer, music video, viral video, which I guess you could count this as a viral video, or something crazy and random, please be stupid crazy or smart crazy. No, actually, please let it be smart crazy or smart viral video, random videos. I'll just call them some smart random videos. Let me know in the comments below. The more it's commented, the more it's demanded, and the more it's brought up, the more likely I will react to it. Because then I know what you guys want me to do, obviously. And if none of you say anything, then I get to choose, and it makes me super happy because I get to watch stuff like this. And I really hope it impacts you guys. So as I always say for you guys and girls out there, stay you, stay cool, and stay awesome. Take care.